Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Wolf. I also go by Senor Lobo here at school and also outside of school. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about traveling. Traveling has been a very important part of my life since a young age. When I was a youngster, my parents weren't really big into international travel. We did a lot of domestic traveling, which I always really enjoyed. And then I know from being in social studies class in high school, I got really interested in history and these foreign places that I'd heard of that I didn't know much about, that we'd learn about, whether it was Russia, whether it was Nicaragua, Iran, all these interesting places that sounded so foreign and so different to me. And the first time I really traveled internationally was on my own when I was a sophomore in college, and I went to Greece over Christmas break. And that, when going to Greece and walking through history, walking up on the Parthenon and through all the ruins, really was like an awakening for me. Or I had an epiphany, and I was like, man, there's so much of the world that I want to see, that I want to experience. And that was really the starting point of my travels. And since then, I've been to over 40 countries. I've been to many countries more than once. I'm the type of person that likes to travel back to the same place over and over, meet people, stay with people, see the same things, see how things have changed. And since college, really, international travel has been a huge part of my life. I know it sounds kind of cliche, but I truly believe that traveling changes lives. I do think it's had a tremendous impact on me as a young adult, as an older adult now, and a lot of the way I see the world, the way I interact with people, a lot of that comes from traveling. I'm just interested in culture, I'm interested in people, I'm interested in food, music, the sights, the sounds, the smells that all of these unique places have to offer. If I were to have to choose one place that was, again, I've been to more than 40 countries, so they've all been memorable. They've all have something special that I remember from them. But one of the most unique places that I've been, that not many places have been, is Iran. I went there, I'd say about 10 years ago now. That was a place that I always wanted to go to. And I was just intrigued by the culture, the language, the people, and I also believe that it's important not just to travel and to meet people, but also to allow the places that you visit form your opinion of what the country and the culture is, and not just the media. And I know that the media has a tremendous impact on our views. And for me, going to Iran was, as I mentioned, someplace that I dreamed of going to, and then finally I was able to go there, and it was just such a magical, majestic, unique experience. The people could not have been nicer. I did not encounter any anti-American sentiment. If anything, the people were super interested and more intrigued by me because I was American, and wanted to get to know me, wanted to invite me over to their house, have me come over and drink some tea. This sounds crazy, but there were times where people asked me for autographs, probably because I'm famous, some of you guys have seen. No. It sounds weird, but they would ask for something American. So the only thing that I could find was $1, right, that I would be carrying around. And it wasn't that they were interested in the money per se. They were interested in having something that was uniquely American, and then being able to say that they had a friend that was from America and have me sign it. It was really a moving experience, and something that I would strongly recommend really to anyone. And the food was amazing, the hospitality, the history, walking through Tehran, lots of ruins around the country, visiting some ancient cities was truly memorable. Speaking of memorable, I will say that walking through Tehran, I was in the capital, just meandering through a park, I encountered a ping pong table. And there were some young and older a gentleman playing some ping pong, and being the coach of the ping pong squad here at Pearl River High School, I wanted to show him a thing or two, represent the river. So we played. I played for about an hour with these guys, and to be honest with you, I was not able to communicate in their language in Farsi, but we were able to communicate on the ping pong table. And I think whether it's sports, sports is a great connector, whether it's ping pong or any sport. I think it really transcends any language barrier that you may have. And we had such an awesome time, and it didn't matter that they were from Iran and I'm American, and that our governments aren't friends. It was a really powerful experience.